Hallee, and we have a B doubleheader, B North today. We're going to have Casey McCoole up against Dave LaRoche. They're not going to be bowling head to head, so keep track of your P's and Q's today. And then we're going to have Faye Sawyer up against Hallee Sr. You see them on the right. Bowlers, shake hands and off to the races, please. Beautiful day. We got the doors are wide open. It was 76 degrees on the drive in. Took the wrong turn, drove right past the lake, saw the yachts all out, everybody's boating. We're going to see our away bowlers first. Casey McCoole on lane 4, Kay Sawyer on lane 3. And like I said, they're not head to head. You'll see the scores represented in just a moment on your screen. Casey's through the 3-hole. Faye's got a reasonable chance. Oh, beautiful job. Clearing the left side. You'll have 2 pins for a 10. How about that? Faye sent the 5-pin right. Couldn't connect. That'll be an 8 in box 1 for Casey McCoole. Hopes to maintain his hot bowling. Take aim at his 155 high string or his 6. He said 655 high 5. Casey finds the head pin and the 6-7 split. Oh, pretty ball. Faye Sawyer down to the 6-pin, no wood. Casey made a good bid. Had that piece a little off center. Oh, no marks in the second. Format for today's round, if you're new to Atlantic Candlewood Singles Tour, these are singles matches. Casey is going to be bowling up against Dave LaRoche. We'll see in just a moment. As he takes 8. Gets himself up to 16. Faye up to 18. 16 and 18. Respect to it. The matches are worth 2 points apiece, ACST points. And then the total pins for 5 strings will be worth 4. So a total of 14 points on the line. Second ball in the 3rd box of the 1st string coming up. If you just join us. Casey McCoole, promoted from the C's last year. Misses out on that opportunity. He had the 9-10 and looked like if he got it a little on the tip of that pin, he would have had it. 4 horsemen. 3 of them down for Faye. 25. Casey's open through 3. There's our first 10 box. 28. Bowlers are not, you'll see B2. Faye will be bowling up against Hallee Sr., who's wearing black, and Dave LaRoche, who's wearing a different color of blue. Bowling on lane 4 as soon as Casey finishes his first 5. Here's Faye on the head pin. Beauty there, and that was the 10-pin, fell down behind the 5, but looks like she's got a little help. Oh, sweet. Captain, nice try. Faye looks like she can make this a couple ways. One directly, of course. It's probably what she should aim for. And it's a spare. Faye Sawyer with first blood in her match against Hallee. She's at 38 the ball. And McCoole now has gone 8-8. 9 and 9. The bowlers have averages up to 110 this year, 111, depending on whether you're north or south. Sawyer in the fill ball, takes 9 and has covering wood. That second piece will come out of play one way or the other. It's way past the 2-foot line. I think it's rolling, so if it goes back into play, you have to wait until it stops. It's going to be a 9 fill, unless that thing picks up speed. We're going to mark it down right now. She's at 47 through 4 complete. Yeah, there's a line that comes out. It's 24 inches in front of the head pin. The pins themselves are in 3 rows. The back row with 4 pins, and then in front of that, 12 inches forward. There are 12 inches between the balls. It all, take out your iPhone back there and measure the spaces between the pins. It's 12 inches between all 10 of them. Casey now for the 2-pinner. No, he'll be open in this half. Too bad. Faye looking for a second in a row. On the money. There it is. 57 in a ball. 44 half for McCoole. So put the 57 down so you can see the pins there. That's going to grow into the 60s if she throws a decent fill. Now we're going to get our first look at Dave LaRoche and Eric Hallee Sr. LaRoche try to best Casey's score, and Hallee is up against Sawyer. All right, that's a big long check mark for LaRoche with 1 sleeper in the back. He hit it almost right. Everything but it's like the 2-pin stayed. Hallie's got the 4 horsemen, something there behind it, and it'll go if the vertex pin, the 10 won't go. Ouch. A 9 for LaRoche. For Hallee. Hallie's going to need to at least match the 2 marks in this game. Keep up with Sawyer. She came on like gangbusters last year. Throwing scores upwards of 600 in the Bees, but cooled off at the end of the season. This is more like what we saw at the beginning of last season from her. So far, and Hallee with a slow motion strike. The 6-pin was the last to fall. It looked like that was the 3-5-6 triangle was standing there, and it was the 5-pin that fell into the 3-pin, and then the 3-pin jostled things just enough. Anyway, you saw it. Spare for LaRoche, whose wife Karen is watching on our left. So Hallie's at 19 in a ball. Just as I said, he's going to need a couple marks. Actually, he's at 18 in 2 balls. That was a slow motion strike, not a slow motion. First bonus ball, left of the object. Looks like an awful lot like the one he had in the first. And those pins are down and they're not coming back, so it's at least 8 on the fill. Good bid. LaRoche will be open again. Whoa, a little wide. Okay. Like I said, those pins don't fall. Those late falling pins helped him out there. That was for 10. 8 on the fill for Hallee. He's at 27. Through 2 and with a 9. That's going to put him at 36. First ball in the 4th coming up next for Dave LaRoche. Pin battle. He raised that ball up high, his right-hand side. Seen Dave's been watching matches all week. Brought to you by the Candlepin Network at Exeter Lanes on Friday night. Nice 8 drop for Hallee. Whew. And yesterday at CPL. How about a spare? No, that one. He's got quite a lot of right to left ball. He cups. Hallee does. He cups the ball. Imparts a lot of spin on his release. That one started at the head pin and then curled off. This one stays for 10. It's 46 for Hallee and 37 for LaRoche. Those scores confirmed with the overhead. Out of view from cameras. Well, we just joined us. First ball in the 5th. Here, LaRoche at the north end. The 5 was the last to fall on that thunderous strike. Dave LaRoche. Two-pinner. Hallee facing a 57 side plus a ball from Sawyer. Tries for it, but punches the head pin back into the 9 and 10. Still faces a mini Greek church. And that'll be a 6. Tough 6 for Hallee. Had a strike, but he ends up with a 52. Sawyer with a 5-pin lead plus a ball. LaRoche, for his part, has a 3-pin lead plus a ball. Plus 2 balls when he comes back in the 6th. Now the bowlers switch sides. Here comes Sawyer on the fill in the light blue. Got that one across, all the way across onto the 2-pin. 6 on the fill. 63. Sawyer, nice 24-mile-an-hour curveball. Has her 3rd mark in a row. McCoole open in the 6th. So 2 10s. He's slowly been improving. He started with a pair of 8s, then a pair of 9s. Now he has a pair of 10s. Time for a pair of spares, maybe? If that was the way Candlepin worked. Okay, decent fill. 6. 79. And it could happen. Sawyer with the 6 fill is at 79 through 60 now. Casey has a candy bar lead, as I like to call it. Sweet! Holy smokes! 4 in a row and the first spare. Casey McCoole, true to form. Like I said, he started with a pair of 8s, then a pair of 9s, followed by a pair of 10s. Now he has a spare. See if you can pair that up. That was going to be a 3. Faye holds up 3 fingers to confirm it. And I believe that's a 4. So 68 through 7 there. 92 for Sawyer, who ends her streak of 4 in a row. Yeah, for 8. She's up to 100. 20 over her box. Takes 9, and he's at 77. 3 under his box. Room for 2 now, as you say. Oh, good job knocking down the 10-pin late. Pins are moving nicely here. That Not sure Casey wanted the 5 pin to fall. Now he's got the 8 and the 9 back row with a piece of wood awkwardly in front of it. Faye just left on her 2-pinner. Nice snap, but yeah. The wood was pointed at the 9 and there was nothing pointed at the 8. You would have had to collapse it somehow. 109. And a 9 for Casey. He's at 86. Remember, LaRoche threw a strike in the 5th. Casey's going to want to have a mark to keep him honest in the backside. At least in terms of the game. All right, Sawyer looking to finish with a spare. Oh, Red Eagle. There it is, the 5th spare of the game. Casey, 2 objects, 5 pins. Only thing wrong with that is the score. How about 3 objects and 6 pins? Just about the worst outcome you can have with 3 of the best balls you can throw. Congratulations, Casey McCoole, on one of the world's most frustrating outcomes in Canada. There is no justice in any one box. Everybody knows that after a while. And there's 2. Speaking of which, just missed the head pin, but you missed by 5 inches, and you end up getting that half Worcester. It's a 121, confirmed with the official score at a 92. So Dave LaRoche, between the 2 fill balls coming up and the 5 boxes, needs 45 to take Casey down. Eric Hallee Sr. has his work cut out for him. He's going to have to get himself up to 70 pins to win his game against Sawyer. Hallee delivering 34 miles an hour. LaRoche at 31. According to the Bushnell speed gun, out of the hand. Here it is, Hallee. A pair of 10s to start things off. That was a 9 fill for LaRoche. A 56 half. Gets himself up to 66. Hallee at 62. Okay. Nice. Drop a 9 to the kingpin. Right, bowlers in the B division, averaging around between about 102 and 110. I was going to say they average around 55% on head pins, and that's going to be similar for the 5 pin. Hallee, whatever the stats are, Hallee just converted on his. LaRoche gives back 2. Reasonably safe shape. With 3 to play, he needs to get 18 pins. So 2 7 into a pair of 6s is all he's looking for in the next 3. Hallee, for his part, needs to get 49 out of the next set. We'll have that 7 up right now. So it's 79. See, he needs 42 in the next 3. So really needs a couple more marks at big fills, and that would even leave him short. Sawyer dominant. How about that? LaRoche tying a bow around his win in the game 1. That was a 7. Of course, outside of the game, everybody's also keeping their eye on the totals. Right now you can see up on the screen game lead and match lead. Match lead will track the totals as things move along. Those are worth four ACST points. Only a 3 fill there, but at 87 he now needs 5 in the next 2 boxes. 3 of them are already down. So not that. Spare for Hallee. Okay, and with that, he takes 2 points. Actually, he's tied now. He's got at least 1 point. And that can clinch the victory in game 1. Hallee at 96. Sorry, 96 on a ball. He converted on the 2-pinner for the spare. Hey, we were in triple strike territory, but that's not going to happen. So 2 points for Faye Sawyer. LaRoche misses on his bid for a 4th mark here. B bowlers averaging between 2.5 and 3 marks per game. That'll be a 9 and a 105, respectable. And a 9 and a 105. That's not true. That's not true. I don't have Hallee's fill. Hallee's fill put him up to. He had a 5 fill, so he was at 105 in the 9th, and that'll put him at 114. Close but no cigar there. Faye Sawyer 121. Hallee Sr. 114. Dave LaRoche 105. Casey McCoole 92. As you see on your screen, we'll get ready for the first bowlers.
Show those.
Yeah, no, they're on the screen. They're on the screen.
Oh, they're on the screen. That's right. I'm used to Paul. I'm so used to that.
Yeah, we're up in Paul's territory now. They're giving me all the official scores to show, put in front of the camera. But my superpower is putting it on the screen. Of course, I don't keep anything like the beautiful records. Like, I don't know what Faye Sawyer's high 5 is or what her top single is. I don't have any of that nicety.
My single's 174.
A 174? Okay, let's see it. Faye's now going to move up to, bowlers are going to stay on their original lanes, looks like. Yep. Faye on lane 3. We'll take aim at that 174. Casey will take an aim at his 155 high single. I expect more from Casey than we saw just now. He's been hot lately. One of my favorite teammates over the years. There's one. Don't mind me cleaning up the scoreboard while we do this. Faye Sawyer crosses over and whew, another split. That's a 9 for Casey. He waves it off. A beautiful 10. And a 9. Uh-oh. Our official scoreboard has shut down above Faye Sawyer's head, showing a lovely little Gothic, I don't know, looks a little bit like a Greek style colonial. I don't know, but it does not have their scores. Now it's switched to I think that's a New Hampshire farmhouse, but it's not the scores. Of course, our proprietor, Tim Lipke, Hall of Famer. Now we have to re-enter our names. While we pause. Hi, Karen.
Hi, how are you?
You're Karen LaRoche, is that right?
Yes.
You watch a lot of bowling?
I watch it.
Welcome to today's match. Casey McCoole back on the head pin. It's got a little baby split with 5 pin. Baby splits are the whether you get it on the right side, it's the 310 for the left side. And how about that, Casey McCoole? Showing how it's done on the left side. And Faye Sawyer on her mark, but will not have a mark in the second. I'll have to clear off all these marks on the scoreboard. Okay, 8 for Sawyer, who's at 18. McCoole, who had 1 spare in game 1, has matched that already. The spare in the second. His fill, right down the middle, but he avoids the split. You see him patting his chest because he knows that was a center cut curveball. He throws a right to left pitch. 7 on the fill though. And he uses the wood to connect on the 3-pinner, and 2 marks in a row. Beautiful. Faye overcooks that one. Left it in the oven for a bit too long. Curved past the head pin. Is for a 10. 28. Hey, if you're watching, welcome. I'm sure you were, everyone's had a chance, who's on Candlepin Chat, to look at the extraordinary event at Millis on Friday Night Pros, the Central Park team with Pete Crawford. Nice ball, 9-pin, wobbles and falls into the pit. Just the 5-pin remaining on that one. Her ball moves sharp right to left. I'm a little worried about it. Casey, who spins a 32-mile-an-hour pitch, had 6 in his fill. 42. She got it! I mean, her ball, if it was going to hit the pin, was going to hit the eyeball, you know, the way it was leaning there. So it's a 51 through 4 for Casey, and 38 in a ball for Sawyer. All right, how about that? 33-mile-an-hour curveball from McCoole, and looks like he left 6 in the pit, 4 down, including the one on the right in the gutter. He got a strike, his 3rd mark here. He's going to have to sit down, though. Like I was saying, Pete threw a 227 in Friday Night Pro League. The setup was a little too slow to finish my sentence. And he threw 16 balls, starting with a spare in the first, 6 straight strikes. They sort of filled with 8, and then finished at 54. Like I was saying, 6 straight spares. 6 straight strikes, a spare, and then 2 10s in the 9th and the 10th, and he hit every pin that he was aiming for. So he was aiming for the head pin on the first shot, he hit 10 head pins. He had a spare shot, he made it. If he had a split, which he did on the last 2, he hit each of those standalone pins. And that was, I've watched thousands of games, and that was only the 2nd time I've ever seen a bowler hit all objects in the game. Hallee bid at the check mark, falls short. Dave LaRoche's 3rd ball for 10. That was an 8, Eric Hallee Senior. Scores have been confirmed. McCoole ended up with 61 plus bonus balls. Faye Sawyer, 54. Good bid on the crossover in the right to left. Hit the 1-2 pocket. Hallee dumps the ball into the pelagic region. How about it? He got it off the wall. He had the half Worcester and the 10 pin. He got the 3-pin out to dance off the wall and slap. Ten pin in the side of the head. It's pretty cool. Okay. Sleeper in the back there, I believe that's going to be a 7. Watch it. Yeah, the official score had 7. 15 through 2 for Hallee. 20 in a ball. Dave trying to keep up with Casey's 61. Right on the money. Woohoo! And, well, you know, about 40% of head pins turn into splits, so let's not be surprised. Instead, just keep hitting the thing you're aiming for. That's right. If you think about it, the best game we've seen in the last decade or more, DDP did throw 10 head pins. Yes, 6 of them were strikes, but it was now the fastest house in recent memory. But 2 of them were also splits. That was a 10. So LaRoche filled with 7 and is at 37. And 8 for Hallee. He needs to pick up the pace to keep up with Faye. He's spared in the 4th. He's got himself 7 under. With an 8, a 7, and an 8. All right, Hallee back full on the head pin. Here's one of those head pin splits we were talking about. When you get a split like LaRoche's and it doesn't make the head point, you call it a beautiful spare. When you make it, we also call it a washout. So LaRoche with his second spare, and ball almost as accurate, but not quite as successful from Hallee. Takes another 8. Okay, he's giving away pins. They have to start taking them back. Hallee had a pair of spares in his strike in game 1. He threw a 114. Not bowling badly. Couldn't keep up with Faye's 121. Here's LaRoche, holds the ball high, comes down, drops it on the left side. Wow! Yowza! All right, got better every moment of that. So that's a 7 fill. So 54. This to keep up the 3 marks from Casey. No luck on the 3-pin. He was trying to get a scorpion strike from the tail of that wood. Hallee, beautiful bid. All right, so 63. LaRoche keeps up with Casey, but Casey has bonus balls coming. LaRoche has a 2-pin lead for the moment in game 2. He won game 1 by 13. Hallee finished with a 9. It's a 40 side. Saw some good bids there, but nothing. 2 spare attempts didn't connect for him. And we left pins on every box. Faye Sawyer was open in the 5th. Casey, first bonus ball. Left side has the 4 horsemen, and it looks like the 9 pin in the back. Sawyer has good wood around her 5 pin. Yep. That's her second spare in game 2. Casey takes 8 in the fill, 69. Opens up a 6-pin lead in his match. Now he's going to jump ahead. Throw 5 boxes before Dave LaRoche tries to match him. His first box in the backside, a 10 for 79. Sawyer now in the bonus. Crosses over a little too far, gets 5. She's at 69. Casey had aces and jacks there, and one of the pins fell down. Ouch. Open in the 7th. Faye misses. Had a big piece of wood to finish up that 10, but pair of 9s for our leadoff bowlers there. 88 and 78. They're not going against each other. McCoole's got himself to 18 over. Dave LaRoche's opponent is at 13 over, so he's got really a 5-pin lead. If both bowlers were to throw a whole bunch of 10s, all 10s, he would win by 5. So LaRoche needs a spare 5 and a bunch of 10s to keep up. Whoa! Post mid. No good, and the triangle stays up as a pair. Casey, they're now open. A 9. 87, that one got away. And 97. So Casey gives one of his pins back, as does Sawyer. Sawyer, for her part, is 7 over. And Hallee Sr. is 10 under, having left 10 pins on the deck already. No marks. Good looking spare bids. Wood could pass him. McCoole, he's got a T-bone there now. Sawyer just on the money. Found the inside half of the head pin. McCoole! Yeah, the T-bone got him. You see that piece that rolled in up against the 6 pin, and he just misses again. So that's going to be 106. He's a little mad. Sawyer, though, building up a nice lead. 17 pins plus this ball. The way I keep score. How about a 6? 6 fill there, so make it a 23-pin lead for Sawyer. Just looking for a score in the 120s again. Cool, shaking that 10. Needed that 10 to fall forward somehow. They're both looking for pins here, and that tough 8 for Sawyer. 111, and McCoole with a 116. Sawyer has herself up to 232 after 2. Hallee Sr. Gonna have to put up about, let's see. Needs 21 pins, so let's say 3 marks plus big fills. Let's say he needs 3 marks. Big fills, good pinning. That was a good 9 drop. LaRoche trying to keep pace with McCoole. Oh no. How about it? He found it. He had space to hit that one without any wood, and he did it. He could have missed right or left, and maybe had a good outcome too. It was a nice looking target for him. It ends up being an 8 for Hallee. So LaRoche, 13 over plus this ball, needs to get himself to 16 over. So just a good fill and a bunch of 10 is what he needs to. Good fill and good pinning be his recipe. Raises that ball with his hand and right. How about that? That's a good fill. 8. He's got himself up to 81 and 21 over. Remember, Casey finished at 16 over, so they still have 4 boxes to play. You can easily leave 5 or 6 pins up on the deck. That's what he's got to avoid right now. But of course, he wants to make spares and work on his lead in the total. Nope, Hallee. Can't connect there. No, nothing left on the deck. Clean plate, 91. Still 21 over. Hallee with a 9 is at 57. He's 13 under. So they'll need just a couple of marks to get him up. Oh boy, LaRoche is ripping it. One game 105-92. This one's going to be a much higher scoring game. He can connect on that spot. Oh, there's one. Hallee on the board. He had 3 marks in the first game. And a matching mark from LaRoche. Welcome to join us midway. We're at finishing up string 2 of 5 here from Lakeside Lanes in Manchester, New Hampshire. I'm Bob Lee. We got a good B matchup. Hallee finds the head pin full and another split. 6 on the fill though. And a strike, and the 5 was the last to go. The strike is on a spare. LaRoche is going ballistic. This one could go, but it won't. That was a 6 fill. 73 after the 8th. LaRoche has got himself up to 111. And plus the 10 pins in the bank, he has clinched game 2. So put his 4 up there. Points column. All right, Hallee was open with that 10. Got out in front of him. Timing is just a little bit fast on that one. Did get that one across. 6 on the first ball. Hallee open. This one can go. He got it. The thinnest ball on the left side of the head pin takes the 4 horsemen, and he's got a strike sandwich. An 8 for Hallee at 91. 131. 141. And this, the 11th rack for Dave LaRoche. How about a 9? Let's see. Nope. Okay, 3. How about 3? A 144 by my count. The official scoreboard shows it. That is confirmed. He will take that, he says. He walks off. Nice job for Dave LaRoche. These are B bowlers. Nobody in the house with an average over 110. So put those into the official column. Clear out everything but the marks. You can see Casey McCoole had 2 spares and a strike. He's up to 3 spares and 1 strike after 2. Dave LaRoche with 5 spares and a strike. So he's up to 6 spares and 2 strikes on the day. He has a 2-0 lead. 4 point to none lead. Faye Sawyer also at 4 points to none. She had 3 spares. Was very efficient with those. 8 on the day. She had 5 spares. No strikes yet from Sawyer. And Hallee had 1. So he's at 3. He's at 3 spares and a strike. The bowlers are fixing up the official scoreboard on the lanes above our heads. And we'll clear out those marks. Watch for Eric Hallee to make a run now. I saw him bunch of splits, bunch of full balls. When he was missing on the 3rd ball more often when he had pins standing. Could easily have seen 4 marks instead of 1 in that 91 he just threw. And his 114 was rather good, but he's been shut out so far on ACST turns.
Has it been slow though? Oh, I didn't ever know that. Look at that. I learned something
Tim
new.
Lipke giving us the administrative details behind the scenes here. He's resetting the scoreboard.
Yeah, theirs is good. John, tell him we have 3 games left.
Hey, Dave.
John, maybe he
Nice
can
job.
set it
What's-
up so it comes
what's your
on
current average?
automatically.
Mine?
We
Yeah.
have to keep entering the names in.
Here?
Yeah.
Or at least?
Well, any of your current
Here
averages.
is 112.
112, nice. Yeah, you showed it there. I could see it. And how about your high single?
Names, though. I don't...
You said 112. A 171, and your
91, I have never gone over 400.
yeah, you have it. Okay.
And 609, I did that last year at third Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's you're right in the sweet spot for a B bowler. I can tell. It's you're on the verge of
I feel like a C. Yeah, I mean.
Pro Bowl, and you can see it.
I took, how many years did I take off? 15?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, well, she works nights, and I was looking for something to do on a Saturday night while she was working until she got done working. So I bowl.
All right, why don't you come and join me behind the booth? Casey McCoole now, ready to get going in the 3rd string. Have a seat. McCoole finds the headpin, so does Faye, but oh no, I was going to say they both had splits, but Faye's 10-pin falls, and she's got a nice looking spare bit. Casey, not so nice looking 2 and 1, a little. What is that? The 5? Yeah, it's that castle lead, that 5, 6, 10. All right, she holds on to it. See how that ball didn't break so early. And Sawyer has her 9th spare of the day. Yeah. So Dave.
Yes, sir.
Microphone's live. What you tell us? So you took a number of years off, and how'd you get back into bowling?
A friend of mine at the time, a friend of mine, she said she was looking for a bowler down at Lita on a Sunday night. So my wife and I, we looked at each other and said, yeah, let's do it. And she sucked me back in.
Faye finds the headpin, but ends up with a spread eagle clipped on one side, 5 on her fill, 15. McCoole got the 7-10 split. Go ahead, Dave.
So then she sucked me back in, and I've been doing it ever since then.
When was that?
Oh, that was 20 years ago?
Okay.
Yeah, I was around when Londonderry, I used to bowl a lot in Londonderry when they were open. Mm-hmm. And then came here, and I split my time between here and Lita, which I still do. You can't...
2 classic houses.
Yeah. Great people at both establishments.
All right. 9 for Casey and 8 for Faye Sawyer. She's at 23.
Yeah, I've been doing it ever since, and just...
Well, how'd you get into the ACST?
A number of people, a good friend of mine, Chris Bovair, I know you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Saw him. Strike! The 9 was the last to fall. The 5 and 9 pair was lingering, and Casey has his second strike of the day. Good bid from Sawyer for her first strike, but still has 6 pin. We're going to clean that up. Sawyer now has 10 spares on the day. How about that? She had 5 in the first, 3 in the second, 2 already in the first half here. Opening up a can of pain. Here at Hallee, throw 114 in the first game. No points for it. So McCoole has 4 on his first ball, 5 on the fill for Sawyer. That's 2 5 fills. Spares here. And that'll be a 7 fill on the strike. For the 10 now. How about it? Why not? A 10. Beautiful ball. Casey McCoole has a lot. He finishes with his hand really high because he's putting a lot of spin on that ball.
I have a pattern going here.
Yeah, like I was saying, Chris saw
Chris
that I
Bavera,
wanted,
yeah.
I wanted to get better, and
Yeah, he's worked at Lita as well over the
Yep.
years, and
he suggested I try to get into this. I messaged Danny Finn, and he said he had a slot for me, and it's like, okay. So we'll try it out, see what happens.
Welcome to the league. You look like you've got. The bees are better this year than they were last year, and I think everybody that I watch.
Oh, come on!
Oh, Casey
Almost time to get up
struggling.
there, Bob.
Yep.
Nice chatting with
Yeah.
you.
You ready? I'll see you.
I'll talk to you later.
That's Dave LaRoche. All right, interesting. Sawyer hooks the pin into the left wall. Hey, another 10. 54. So Casey started with an 8, a 9, a strike 10 and 10. He has 54 side. And a 9 for 55. Remember, the bowlers are not bowling against each other.
She bowls tonight.
There is an advantage. Some bowlers definitely get an advantage from seeing what they need to do, knowing what they need to do going into a 5. So the way ACST rules are set up, if you are bowling head-to-head in a doubleheader or with a streaming camera, you're allowed to go head-to-head. But if any bowler wants is more comfortable bowling opposite their opponent, the rule states that they have the choice. So if 3 bowlers say, let's go head-to-head, and one says, I want to see what I need to get. Spare blade, just. He got the inside again, but it was a little bit fuller that time. And those won't go. Hallee throwing that beautiful ball, beautiful hammer ball, but he needs to hit a side. That was a 9. That was off the side. 9 to start for LaRoche. Hey, good job getting an 8 after that. Hallee sent one down the bunny hole. Connects on 4 of the 6 pins left in the spread eagle. Anyhow, first ball in the second box of the 3rd string. Change the scoreboard to show that. 3rd string. Our doubleheader from Lakeside Lanes on Bob Lee. Faye, Sawyer and Dave LaRoche lead 2 games to nothing in our match. Dave with a couple of good head pin blows, but can't connect on either of the 2 pinners. Casey had 1 strike in his first half. Ouch. Wish I were keeping track of objects. I don't think Eric is that far behind the other bowlers in terms of objects. He's going with a nice, tight spin right to left. And he's just been on the wrong side. He's hit the pin on the right side, and it's gone straight back several times. That time, he found the left side of the head of the pin, and he's got a 2-pinner. Now let's see if he can clear it. That's the 5 and the 9. Great bit, Dave LaRoche. Pulls out a Lita in Lakeside. We just heard from him.
Well, rest in peace, Tim Wakefield.
Spare! Oh, did Tim Wakefield just pass
Yeah,
away?
he's gone.
Oh, no. So we had a spare for Eric Hallee. Tell me, how'd you hear? Is that just on the breaking news?
Yeah, Richie Meyer just posted it.
Oh, sorry.
That was quick.
That was a 10 from LaRoche. He's a 28. Yeah, cancer.
Yep, brain cancer.
He used to golf down in my area in his retirement down in the Norton Country Club.
Oh, wow.
Sees quite a lot of another beautiful ball, but another difficult spare. Hallee, that one got away from him into the pelagic zone, as we call it. That'll be a 13, so 29. You know the pelagic zone, Keith?
No.
That's the ocean, the middle depths.
Oh, yeah.
Not the deep sea, but the middle depths.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that shot, but it won't go for Hallee. It's kind of like expecting a strike ball when you get those sevens.
True.
All right, that was another 10 for LaRoche, 38. And another 8 for Hallee, 37. Taking a check on our speed guide. I think Hallee was throwing 34 before, 33, 34. And LaRoche, who was measured at 31 before, is 31 again on that one. He's been pretty consistent. How about that? 30. All right. That was a 35-mile-an-hour pitch. Hallee throwing it. Good ball. A lot of action on it, but City Connect. He's got wood to play with. He gets it. The spare. He'll sit down at 47 and a ball. And good pins from LaRoche, but he is open. 47. Both bowlers 47s. Hallee is in the bonus. Our away bowlers, Faye Sawyer and Casey McCoole, they're all bowl out of Lakeside. Okay. Nice late action there. Sawyer has 10 spares. Whoa! Devastating blow. It was right on the money. You're worried it was going to be a split. All the pins decided to fall. McCoole's third strike of the game. Second of this game. Third of the match. All right. 10 for Sawyer. She's 5 over, 65 through 6. That fills a 5 and 5, and has left 5 pins on the left. McCoole now 4 over plus these next 2 balls. Flings it out there. Nope. He lets the ball go out in front of the, somewhere in the zone of the 6 and the 10. We'll try to track that for you more precisely. You can watch it at home on your screen. Sawyer still has the head pin standing. Big fill ball here. Second one. Shakes, and that'll be the 7 fill. High-low jackpot coming up. 71 through 6 and 79 for Casey. And Faye Sawyer with her second 10 in a row. at 75. Sawyer, deliberate release. I like this one. Right. And Casey lets go of the ball very high. A lot of bowlers get down. Casey doesn't bend over too far when he releases it. Kind of the shape he's in. And look at that. He makes that ball very active. I think that was a half oyster that he just purged there. I saw 2 pins flying. Spare whatever it was. Faye ends up taking 7. She's at 82. You can say he released the ball, good 2.5 feet above the table, and he flings it, releases a tremendous spin, and look at that. He missed that one on the left side of the 2-pin, but there was so much spin on them that everything right of the 3-pin, got wiped out with it. A great 8 fill. 97. For the spare. No, we needed the wood to flip back. He missed the head pin. But looked like it might. The term that we've been using. Oh, pretty 10. 92. Casey gives one back. 106. So Casey's 16 over. He was 16 over in his last game. 116. 8 under in his first with a 92. 314 on the day coming in. 314 up to the moment, I should say. Plus this box. Ouch. So with that high release, he has to get very precise with where he drops it, where that ball comes down. Beautiful spare, the 11th of the day for Sawyer. We'll see an 11th rack. Boink! Nice bid. Anyway, a 115. So McCoole with a 323 so far. Dave LaRoche, you heard him, he said he's got his average up to 112. We'll take a bit at that. After Sawyer's fill, which is 6, and it'll be just 6. So, how about a 108? Get yourself an 8 over. Hallee at a 47.5 plus the next ball. It's going to need at least one mark and good pinning to keep up with that. Average number of pins left on the deck for pro bowlers between 6 and 8. For a B bowler, it's probably going to be closer to 10 to 12 pins on average. So you know when you're doing well. Good bid. A lot of head pins, a lot of splits, a couple of 8 drops where you couldn't convert on the spare. All right, so that was a 6 fill for Hallee, 53.5. Watch his score. That match is going to be close. LaRoche is going to need some work to keep up with Casey. He has a huge lead. This is his match lead already. He's only trailing by 27 with 5 boxes to play here in the third. Hallee with a 9 set is at 62. The 8 from LaRoche brings him up to 55. Brilliant ball, Hallee. He said throwing upwards of 35 miles an hour. He's been clocked at 34, 34, and 35 so far today. Takes the ball up very high. That was another 34-mile pitch there. And there's the first mark. Hard luck. Third string for LaRoche. Both bowlers now in the bonus in the 7th. Adding to their scores in the 7th, I should say. Hallee, right on the money, strike on spare.
Nice ball there. That's sports ball. There you go, Dave. That goes. Sports ball.
82 in the 7th, 92 plus bonus balls for Hallee. Already has himself 12 over and should have a cakewalk for a victory here in the 3rd. My goodness, Justin. Scozio, Mr. Coachy.
I live on here.
Lydia, that's right. You move. Are you bowling in the leaf, Justin? We're live on the air.
Hi, guys.
Hard luck. Hard
Oh,
luck.
nice try.
That was 8 in the fill, though, for LaRoche. He's at 73. So he has himself another 10, 83 through 8. He needs to find 14 pins to take Casey McCoole in game 3. So he'll need 2 spares with good fills. Or better. Hallee now. Looking for a double. Not this time. Unless things get really weird. That's the skeleton inside of a spread eagle. It's like the eagle's brain and spine. Boom! He's got the 1, 5, 8, 9. He gets the 1 and that's it. Good bid, LaRoche. No, foiled by the 7 pin. Hallee with a good 10. After the 17 fill, gets him up to 99. 109. Another 10 from LaRoche. He's at 93. Still has a commanding total, leading the total. He needs a double strike. Needs 23 pins. How about, okay, that'll do it. Casey McCool's on the board with 2 points. And as is Eric Hallee Sr. Whoa! Great spare pickup for Eric. Come alive here in the 3rd. A matching spare from LaRoche.
You're gonna recognize me because I'm so gross.
Oh, you know,
I haven't showered.
okay, that's a 4 fill. So 123.
Oh!
Same thing.
And a pair. I mean, you hate to say it's a good time to get them, but it's a better time to get them than you don't have to shoot at them again. So that'll be a 107 for LaRoche. Yeah, Deb Regan joining us. All right, you can see the scores there now through 3. Our leading bowler is Dave LaRoche at 356. He has a 4-2 lead in his match against Casey McCoole. And after that, Faye Sawyer, who leads 340 to 328, has a 4-2 lead over Eric Hallee Sr. Tally up those 2 strikes and a spare. So McCool's up to 7 marks, 4 spares and 3 strikes. Dave LaRoche had 2 spares, brings him up to 8 spares and 2 strikes. Sawyer, sticking with her plan of just spares, up to 11. She leads all comers there. And 4 spares and a strike for Hallee. Doubles his number of marks there. He's at 7 spares and 2 strikes for the day. All right, as we move to the 4th string, we'll clear that out.
You guys have to fight about it though. Bob, before you leave, we'll talk.
Okay,
I'm gonna throw a couple strings.
great.
See what
I will probably be practicing with, now it looks like Justin Coachy after this. Great projects. All right, McCoole throws a pelagic ball to the right.
I hate that lead. That was a good head pin hit too.
Great head pin lead. Knocks out the first 2 rows on the and the back of the right side. Wood that was out of play is rolling back into play, but I don't know. I think Dave's going to go check it out. Dave LaRoche is going to see if it's across the line. If any part of that pin is touching the line, I think pretty sure that one is out. You have to remove it, whether you want it or not. The danger of ball up there is if you hit it, your ball jumps up and hits. There's some light bulbs up there that will smash, and I still haven't seen it, but I've heard that it's incredibly disturbing. Just significant delay of game and takes the lane out of service for a long time. McCoole curves it past that head pin, and he's still got 5 left in his 3rd ball. That's the way you want to do it. Oh no! She had the end. It was the parallel pins, and she hit it just the way you write it up, smashing it into the corner. And the pin came back. I think it was the 4 pin, and touched the 5. Didn't knock it out. That was for a 10. And McCoole has to take a 6. That's the lowest box of the day. Yeah, he had another 6 earlier. Finds a lemon drop. Winces at that one. All of us do. Nice. Hey, Faye may want to think about that. She let that one go out a little further than usual. It was a barn burner. It wasn't a party, but the ball was moving when it got there. She tries to she's gotta be able to control it. I like the way that one moved. Both bowlers open. McCoole with an 8, 14. That's it. She can control it. 19. So it's 20. Pair of 10s for Sawyer. Cool, right. That one on the left side of the head pin. Drop. Crossovers lead to 5 pins. According to Greg Bouillard's analysis. When you throw a crossover, you're likely to leave a 5 pin, but you're also less likely perhaps to leave a split. And why do we like that? Because it's almost impossible to make a spare on a split, whereas Casey just had to hit his object twice in a row, and he did it there. Hey, another good bid, no luck. So McCoole left 6 pins on the plate in the first 2 as a spare to get himself back even. And Sawyer going the other way has left nothing standing. She's got 30. Cool. Of course. Oh no. That was a harsh lead. You got half Worcester plus the 5 pin there, so it's a 27. And 1 pin better for Faye. She got the half Worcester plus the 5 and 7. Let's go. A lot of the times that 5 pin somehow hits the 7 when you hit the 3 pin. Or on the other side, the 5 pin hits the 10. I'd like to see that on super slow mo. See if I understand why that happened. So McCoole leaves 2 more standing. He's at 35. Living by the sword, dies by the sword there. And that's the first pin standing for Sawyer, 39. After 4 with no marks. The bowlers are not going head to head, but even though they're bowling at the same time, it just gives you something to think about. Sawyer is 4 pins better than McCoole without a mark. McCoole has a spare. That was delicious. 9 drop, but you know, Faye's ball is a lot the way it breaks late. She has to be thinking about that wood that's out in front on the right side. So she doesn't throw one that just slides in past it easily. So maybe she goes over on the left side. Let's see. No, yeah, she's thinking the same thing we were, or I was anyway. Darn it, that's two 9 drops that she's left over. And later got in a 10. So 49 half. 4 10s and a 9. Casey McCoole, 44. 6 and 8. Actually, 2 8s, a 9, and a spare with 3 thrown. As lane 3 resets, get our 4th look at Dave LaRoche and Eric Hallee Sr. in black on your screen. No, LaRoche is wearing a black undershirt. We'll say that. Couldn't have both bowlers being blue on the scoreboard. You probably can't hear it at home, but there's something stuck. You can hear rattling in the back of lane 3. And I think we're going to get a chance to see Tim Lipke go out and fix it. Yeah, come join us on the air at Candlepin Bowling Network. Yeah, come have a seat. We have a lane delay.
Don't be.
Tell. Oh no, we just want to hear your voice.
Okay, no picture. Have a seat.
So, what do you have coming up? What's going on in the world of Candlepin for the viewers to be aware of?
Probably Can-Ams.
Can-Ams?
Can-Ams coming out.
That's right. That'll be starting Sunday.
No, it starts on Friday. It goes all the way.
Okay.
I'm going on a cruise on the 14th to the 23rd. I get
see.
back then and leave to go to Bangor. It's in Bangor.
Okay.
This part's in Bangor. Starts on the 27, 28, 29. I go Saturday and Sunday.
That's all in November.
It's
Right?
October.
October, that's the end of October. Okay, that's
Then I
right.
come back and go to the ladies, not internationals, but the one in Canada at Lower Sackville for the
Okay.
12th of each.
So I've heard about that from Paul
That's a
Grant.
great-
Paul Grant and I are planning to go down and cover that.
Oh,
I believe if it's the one that's right after the
Men's
Moncton or
Worlds.
the men's world, we're going to make a little detour down and cover the end of
It's not a
that.
detour down, it's a detour.
Detour over? Up? Oh, it's up? Uh-oh.
It's further away. Moncton is closer, then you're gonna go, it's south. but
Okay,
it's-
okay, it's
but it's
south, but it's out of the way.
It's 3 hours away.
That's fine. We're going to be all the
Oh,
way
you
up there. We
will?
might as
That's
well.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
So we're bringing up a crew of 4. This is what our YouTube money is good for. Thank you, all our YouTube subscribers out there.
Nice.
If you watch our ads, you see those. We get a penny or 2 every time you see one of them,
That's
that's
awesome.
paying for 4 of us from Candlepin Bowling Network: Greg Bouillard, Dan Castle, Paul Grant, and myself to go up.
Nice, that's awesome.
And
That's
on the
great
way
for
back, we're
us.
gonna be going to.
After you Moncton.
Yep.
So you're gonna get all week at Moncton, the
Yep.
guys.
And then a couple of us, Paul and I, are going to take a
Take care and
detour.
go there.
Yep.
That's awesome.
But,
awesome.
this will be my first time in Moncton. I haven't visited New Brunswick. I don't think I've been to New
Oh
Brunswick.
my God, that's an awesome. There's some awesome bowling alleys in New Brunswick. That I'm not sure all the names of them.
Okay, the lanes are back, and Dave LaRoche is throwing his first ball here in the 4th. Leaves the ball out on the right. Takes 3. Eric Hallee. Chasing Faye Sawyer's 49, 4 10s and a 9. He came alive in the 3rd string with balls like that, but It didn't end up in a 2-2 split.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes, it
good,
would. Might go.
good bid there.
Could go. Get down there and split
So-
those two bits and the gap right down in there.
Yeah.
Oh, little further.
It was exciting, but still 4 bids standing. All right, 8 for LaRoche.
Is he from this house? Is he from Lakeside?
He's been bowling both at Lida and at Lakeside.
I recognize him.
Yep.
I haven't told him, but I do recognize him. He always recognizes me and such.
Yeah, did. Seen him. I saw him at the Friday night the match in Exeter. The Exeter team is doing real well. The Friday night men's trophy. They're about to win.
Yeah. It's almost over.
No, the Friday night. We're just starting. They're fourth week.
They've always had a very strong team. Changed their name, of course. to
Yeah,
Exeter, but
yeah. They came out of
no longer
Woburn,
have
right?
Lucky
Yeah.
Strike, and Woburn's going to be.
Everybody's wondering about Woburn.
Yeah.
I think I heard they're coming back.
Oh, really? Did they do good?
They're putting money into it, so we'll.
See what happens.
Yeah. All right, that's another 8 for LaRoche. 16.
David, 8s are not good.
Casey started with an 8 and a 6, so he's actually got the lead head-to-head in that one. But 15 for Hallee.
Yeah.
He's going to have to throw some marks to keep up with Sawyer, who's only left 1 pin standing so far. David raises the ball up before it releases. Unusual in the world of Canada.
You look at.
Hey, where have we seen that before?
Oh my God.
That's the one. Paul calls it the
Oh,
banana.
I like it better.
Paul calls that one the banana split. I
like
call
it better. Make
aces
it
and
go.
deuces.
Nice try, Dirk. Make it fly over there.
Got double wood to play with.
Yeah.
That's what Deb's calling for.
Get up high. Get up there.
Oh, how about that?
Oh my
It shot left like faster than I could see it, and nothing went down in the back. All right. That's 3 8s to start for LaRoche. You know, Casey ended up with a 44. He's 6 under, and LaRoche is also 6 under. That ended up being a 7, 22. So pair of 10s, they'll be even, or early going, the 4th string.
Yeah.
LaRoche leads 4 games to 2 in his match with McCoole.
That's when you're supposed to see an 8. Let's go get it. This house has been a little sketchy lately with the splits.
That's what we were starting to say at Millis, but it's just butter. Hey, there's the first mark.
There's life down there.
It's going, and it's still there.
Oh.
Hallee. Good bid. Spare in the 4th box, the 4th string. Takes 10. 32.
That was strange.
Now LaRoche, 34 in the ball. Oh yeah, we are wired in, so we're not relying just on the Wi-Fi. That's
There it is, get
and that'll be a 9.
Try.
9 fill.
Not going to be an 8. That's right. Go get it. Come on, Eric.
No spare, no, that's a 9.
He's
52.
This
one has a good chance, and
Oh my God. Yeah.
he throws a 35-mile-an-hour pitch with a lot of. He has that hard spin on the release that causes the balls to do something different. I mean, when they hit, sometimes that head pin turns sideways and devastates things. But in that one with the 4 horsemen right, it didn't clear the 10 pin. You know, anyway, that was a 10, so it was 42 half. Despite some beautiful shots.
It is. You're getting a lot of splits. But you know that means it's your home.
He trails to Sawyer, who has been hitting very well, has 11 spares on the day, all of them in the first 3 strings. McCoole, who's open in the 4th, has the 1, 8, 6, and 10.
Oh.
That was a good
That's
bit.
10, Faye.
Good ball. It's hard to hit it much harder than the action. Casey's shaking his head. So I need to get a few pins out of that though. All right, I think that was right on there. I think that was good. Yeah.
Although did that one.
I think that was a live ball. That's good. So it's an 8 for Casey and a 10 for Sawyer. 4, 10, 5 10s and a 4 and a 9. Sorry.
Wow. There it goes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, have you ever seen anyone make have all 10s for a 100 with all 10s? You've done it. I have never seen
A
one.
long time ago.
Just 10s, no spares.
Just 10s. And you don't want one. And you get to the last bunch and I don't want a spare.
There it is.
I want a 10.
Well, Faye's not going to have
I'm
that
sure
either.
Betsy and I has done too.
Faye makes good on her spare.
Timothy.
Oh, there's a good 10.
He's deaf.
He's been hanging around bowling alleys too much in his life, I think. Oh no, really?
Well, I bowl on lanes that it's just noisy altogether, and then the lanes, now that's very loud. Get up there.
Hey, and the fill ball. Ugh. That's a good, decent fill, but this one's gonna be hard to make a 10
Ball,
on.
Casey.
She's at 75 though.
Pins over there.
Whoa!
Nice try.
It's hard to make it send that way. That'll be a spare. Second spare in the 4th string for McCoole. He's at 72 in a ball. And a beautiful 10 for Sawyer. I was mentioning how difficult it would be to clear all those pins, and she's only left 1 on the plate. 6 in her fill, so she's 5 over. Digs down, drops it next to the in front of the 10 pin, and that driving ball knocked down 9. She's got the 6. She wants to hit the pin, but she could get away with it with a scorpion tail shot on the left side of that. Just don't go right like that. Anything but right. Ouch. And Casey makes good after the 6th fill. Oh no, it wasn't there. I was wrong about that. And that's 94. McCoole now with his 3rd spare. 2 in a row here on the backside. Putting up numbers that Dave LaRoche will have to reach. Trying to even up his match. At least in terms of games. Ouch. That's a pocket shot, but it's only 4 pins. 7 fill for Casey. It's at 95. In the 9th, looking for another mark. No. Third ball. And an 8. That's a 102 game with 1 spare. And a 104 for Casey McCoole with 3 spares. Different ways of getting there. Similar place. All right, that means Dave LaRoche, who threw a 52 in the first half, is going to have to match that to stay even with McCoole. And Eric Hallee, who threw a 42, is going to need a 72. Is that right? No, he needs a 72 for the match. He's 60 in the game. 60 in the game will do it. That one is thin on the head pin. That's the 210. Still there. That wood might be dead. It's good? Lipke's eyeball tells him you can see that one's good. So we'll leave it standing. And he doesn't need it. A beautiful spare for LaRoche. Remember, he has to throw a 52 side, so a decent fill here and good pinning, and he'll be okay. Hallee, now at 50 after 6. Needs to get 52 pins in the next 4 boxes. Keep pace with Sawyer. Tim has it twice, huh?
I've seen a lot of them.
Perfect games with no marks.
You know why? Because
Yeah.
old school bowlers would always pin. So
It's not like they're aiming to miss, but yeah.
They get mad on that last one. Did you happen to see what's his name's game the other night?
I was at Exeter, so I wasn't there, but I did watch. I watched the
I was watching it on
alley chat footage. Yeah, and most impressively to me, he hit every object. So crazy as it is, the Mills is the fastest house on. I got my average of 117 there. Not a real. I bowl at Central Park and I'm a 108. So that's more like what I am. But anyway, let's not talk about that. No one wants to hear about my bowling right here. That's a 60 through. I mean, all bowlers really want to talk about their own bowling. That's my experience. But it's a give and take. Everyone talks about the other person's bowling, but everybody really wants to talk about PD Pete's bowling. And my point is, he hit every object. He hit all 10 head pins. Made both of his spares.
He had 6 in a row.
And he had 2 10s at the end where he left splits, and he hit every object.
2 10s for 227.
Yes. That's 6 strikes in a row.
Yes.
Right in the middle.
I
And
had
so
4
0
strikes
that he
in a
missed.
row.
I've only ever seen, the only other person I've seen make an immaculate game where they hit everything they aimed for was Chris Sargent in his 193. It was on TV, the part of his 497 series.
He hits mostly all of his objects, even now, as much
Yeah.
as he doesn't bowl very much. He still hits his objects.
That was an 8 for LaRoche, so he's at 84. And Hallee
They're all
at 69. Yep, and 9. So Hallee needs a mark now.
Yeah, he
He
does.
needs a couple big ones. And LaRoche drops 9. And he needs 20 in his game. So if he makes this spare, he's going to have it all. Have game 4 wrapped up. There it is. Okay. You want to miss right. You want to miss right, and he did, right? Okay, that's an 8. That's a half Worcester there, right? 77.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So LaRoche, looking for 2 or better would just about 5 to clinch it. Okay, Faye Sawyer is going to win her game. And that clinches it for LaRoche, goes to 6-2 lead.
Just missing.
103 through 9 complete, and a spare in the 10th. He's at 113 in the ball. Now he takes a 85. That was a real tough 85. It did not look like an 85, but
No.
the score does look very much like 85. So, that. No
Something
one.
you're doing though, Eric. It's always something you're doing. It's not really. I know it seems like it is always something we're doing. So
Check my map, I think.
yeah.
Here's a 7,
Up and down.
and that is a
Just try moving.
120.
It's just
113 in a row. How about that?
And when it isn't, it's going full. So
Right.
good try. You're not that far.
When you get time, Eric.
Okay, we'll clear the scores. Get ready for the 5th string to take a review of the marks. Casey with 3 spares is up to 7 spares and 3 strikes on the day. Dave LaRoche with 4 spares up to 12. He draws even with Faye Sawyer, who also has 12, but LaRoche also has a pair of strikes. That's his score. He is the leader among bowlers here at 476 through 4. And Eric Hallee Sr. was open despite many headpins and many splits. We'll clear those out. There were no strikes in the 4th string. Now we're ready for the 5th and final. Let's take a look at the match lead. Faye Sawyer leads by 29. Remember, 4 points on the line for that. 6. She and Dave LaRoche both lead in their matches 6-2. And I'll do what I like to do format. McCoole on the head pin, 4-7-10. Unfortunately, there. 9 drop. And a spare from McCoole. Oh, that's the. Oh no! How do you?
Stay on.
She's on the right side. She throws that sharply breaking right to left ball. That was as straight as I've seen her throw, and it's still curved off the road. And the wood was good, as it turns out. That's another 10. All right. 6 on the bill for McCoole, and a spare in the 2nd. Sawyer plays the wood, can't connect. 10 pin is her nemesis. Gosh, there's just no room for her to throw. She's swinging the ball 12 to 16 inches, and I mean she'd have to start it in the gutter for her normal ball to hit the 10 pin. So she has to either work at an angle or throw a different ball. 5 on that field, 31 through 2 for McCoole. Hay bale right for Sawyer. The bundle of 5, fronted by the 3 pin.
Come on, Faye, go get this.
McCool's got a Kaleri. Kaleris go when you bury it full like that, and he did! Ho! I was just about to say, throw that ball, and you have something like a 40% chance of making it if you throw a full ball on the 4 horsemen with that Kaleri. For all professional bowlers, it's a 20% chance of making that one. Sawyer open with a 7. 17 after 2. She was at 19 after 2 and 26 after 3. Cool it. Started off with 3 marks in a row now. Leaves finishes that one right, but he finds the 3-6 pocket, I think, and it goes. Everything but the 1 and 2, so an 8 fill. That's his best fill
Up and out.
of the bunch. 49.
I believe.
You doing, Justin?
I'll see you up there more.
Yeah, I like it.
I love bowling.
It's the first place I ever bowled outside of my home house when I was
I
a
have
league
70
guy.
after 6.
It's good.
I'm joining the Wednesday league up here.
Where you joining? Whose team?
No clue.
We need to
Let him know.
Hey, look at that shot. Sawyer finds the inside
Let's
for the 10, but can't get it. Takes 9.
Yeah.
McCoole with 8 is at 57,
I live 15 minutes on the road.
35
What's your name?
for Sawyer.
Coach.
Yeah,
You
it's
know my father.
yes.
Coach.
Rich.
I think he just bowled for it. Did he bowl in the mixed teams?
Dad.
Yeah. We got to
Okay,
go out.
Sawyer
I
finds her
bowled.
pocket again, but nothing.
I'm telling you.
Ball's not damaging.
Sure?
Yeah. I don't mind bowling on Wednesdays.
Yeah,
Gets me to drop a league.
good for you. Yeah, recruiting Justin Scotia, coachee, to bowl on her Wednesday team. Justin throws a hard fastball, 41 miles an hour. Gotta work on his wildness. McCoole still has 5 standing there. That's a tough after spares in the first 3. He throws an 8 and a 5 and has a 62 half. So he doesn't run away from LaRoche. Sawyer had 2 10s around. She basically had a 10 9 7 9 10. And is at 45. Ouch. That's the Northern Cross. Call it a cross because it's, they got the 7, 8, and 10 making the middle line, and then it's half the cross anyway. It's a 2-pin, and I asked, that's the left side of the lane is the north side of the lane. Here in Lakeside. Anyway, that's an 8 for LaRoche. Good humor meet. That's a beautiful 10. With his ball, he has to hit it very thin. His ball is, I wish I had RPMs on it. I know he's throwing 34 to 35 miles an hour of speed, but also the number of rotations is very high on Hallee's ball.
Stay straight.
Okay,
Not bad.
that one got the 3-6 pocket. Leaves you with a spare leave. Hit one of the pockets anyway. Dave
Get
LaRoche
that 10.
opened in the second.
There it is.
Just good. Yeah, look, started at the
That 10.
head pin and then
I know once you get
wooden lanes. Sometimes it's surprising, especially on synthetic lanes, how much the ball spins and grabs late. And on wooden lanes, depending on how they condition it, sometimes they'll slide right through it, so it surprises you. Anyway, that was a 9 for Hallee, 19. And a 10 for LaRoche, 18 through the second. We're in the 5th and final string of 5. ACST B North from Lakeside. Hallee raises his arm and drops 8 down to 5-7.
all good.
Wood is pointing the right direction, but there's a T-bone back there. Might do something. Yeah, hit the right side of that one, of that piece. The collapses. It looked like it wiggled as things went by. Hallee's down the bunny hole. Still got 8 pins standing. His 3rd ball coming up. That's a good 10. That's a tough 6. So 25 for Hallee. Up against Faye Sawyer's 26. She threw a 9 and a 10 in the 4th and 5th. LaRoche holding a commanding match lead, but McCoole's got a big advantage in the game so far. 49-28 through 3 complete. Good 9. Still got a ball left. So does Hallee. LaRoche cleans up. 38. Hallee punches that. That's like a quarter Worcester shot.
Drop the
We're
time
gonna
right
at least
here.
need
Pick
it
up the bell. Cover them up. Let's go.
for a 6. 31.
Right here.
Dave LaRoche and Hallee both open. Casey McCoole had 3 spares. He's the only one who had marks in the first half so far.
Yeah, you're at the road, right?
Regan.
Everybody calls us each other's names. I'm
Yeah.
Deb LaRoche, she's Deb Regan, always.
Yeah.
Our whole lives.
Who's on your team?
Huh?
Who's on your team? Would I know anyone?
I don't think so. They're not, we don't have a. It's not
Oh, there's a
Nice,
spare.
Eric. We don't have. It's not strong, but I have a couple of her. Good. She's pretty good. And then Rose.
Hallee will sit down. 41 in the ball. LaRoche takes 9. He's at 47.
Where do you want me to bowl?
Huh?
Where do you want me to bowl?
Figure it out when you come. I would say you go last and we'll say.
$20 is perfect. I've been paying 27 a bowl in Nashville. So
Yeah.
I'm all set with that. I'll drop that.
Okay,
lead
Sawyer and
like that.
McCoole now for their final 5. And she finds her first strike.
I think she followed. Follow.
Giving her a guff over. I like the ball that she puts out there 7 or 8 feet. I think that's it. And the spread eagle with a wood goes. How about that? A strike from Sawyer, a spare from McCoole. Looking for 2 now that she's got her first one and drops 9 to the 3. Sawyer feeling big. That is 6. McCoole, his 4th spare here in the 5th. Boink! Nope. And that'll be a 9 fill for Sawyer. Get yourself up to 64 in the 6th. Takes 9. McCoole drops another 7 there, 85. So he's leading all bowlers in marks here, but left quite a few on the plate. He had a 5 in the 5th, an 8 in the 4th, and that one was a 7. Everything else has been real nice. Speaking of which, 9 drop. Right there, looking for his 5th spare here. He's only 15 over. Might need more than that. And that's a spare. In the 8th, Sawyer. No! Cool. Wide. There it is. 95. So he's 15 over. 2 boxes to play. 5:22 for the day. Dave LaRoche, who's bowled 3 fewer boxes, is at 5:23. total is heading LaRoche's way unless McCoole goes wild here. Sawyer at 5:15 now on the day. How about that? No! The wood is not connected to the leaf. It was, however, a 7 fill. She's at 90. Now at 99 through 9 and 8 for McCoole. He's at 103. He does have a match lead for the moment. Remember, that match lead is 7 pins, plus his 10th box. Will be all that Dave LaRoche needs for 5 strings coming up. Okay, that's a 4-2 lead. Sawyer with a 3-2. Trying to raise that one thin with a straight ball, but it doesn't work. McCoole does really well. His looked like it was looked like that front pin, head pin shot right of the target. That will be a 7. Tough finish. 106 for Sawyer leaves room for Hallee, who is at 41 in the ball, and McCoole finishes with an 8, 111. So he had 4 marks. Phil's 6, 6, 5, and
What time did you start on?
6 o'clock. Well,
8.
6:30.
Sounds great. 9 on the fill, a 50 half for Hallee. He's in good shape. Just needs a 56 half. Keep up with Sawyer, who had a spare and a strike. To get them in another box other than this one. LaRoche a bit of trouble there. That's the spread eagle, and then he had the Oreo cookie shot on the right side of the eagle. That's 10, 60. The Hallee-Sawyer match is tight. Not the match, the game is tight. Sawyer's match lead at 75 pins means that Hallee would have to probably mark out with good friends. It's looking like he's ready to do it though with these 9 drops. Just needs some burn on. A bunch of 9 drops would do it. That would give him a 76, and he would win the match. How about that? LaRoche shakes the 5, but can't convert on that unusual leave. It's a good 10. And LaRoche has now taken the match. Let's give him 4 points for that. He's at 10. He's at 540 already. Casey McCool's 538. It's complete. All right. That pin. Pick out one more. Yeah, that's a 9 drop. So, according to Hoyle, Hallee's 2 9 drops in a row. Needs to convert. No, it doesn't go. So he wants to win the game for sure. The match is getting to be a long shot. That'll be a 9 in the 8th for Hallee, 88. So he just needs 18 in the next 2 to keep up with Sawyer, 19 to win. LaRoche took 8. He's at 72. He needs 39 in these next two boxes. So a couple spare, strike on spare. With a good 9 fill would do it. Ugh. Other than the wood that just rolled into the gutter, that was, all right, that's no luck. And that, speaking of which, Hallee cannot clear the 4-7. Okay, LaRoche still open. And 98. That was a big pin. All right, so by my calculation, Hallee Sr. needs 8 to tie, 9 to win here in the 50th box. 5th string. Okay, just left of the head pin. How about that one? 9 dropped to 10. LaRoche, who had a 10, is at 98. He's 82. Okay, these are big pins here. Down to the final ball. Hallee needs 1 to tie, 2 to win. He's got him! And he will win game 5. Nice consolation. So that'll be a 10-4 victory for Sawyer. Clutch ball, clutch ball. I think you need 2 of those to win that one, yeah. And that was a spare 7 to close things out with a 99.
Eric, what's your last name?
All right, so game points go to McCoole and to Hallee. Eric Hallee Sr., Faye Sawyer, and Dave LaRoche, the winners today with 10 points apiece. As we close down the scores officially. Bye, Deb. 4 spares for Casey. That means he had 11 on the day to go with 3 strikes, 14 marks. Nice going for him.
Don't forget that.
Dave,
You got them all, Eric.
Dave LaRoche at 13. 13 spares and 2 strikes. Faye Sawyer with also got to 13 and had 1 strike. So we'll give the mark crown goes to Dave LaRoche with 15 on the day. And Eric Hallee with 2 gets himself up to 9. Had 11 marks on the day. Nice job, guys. Be bowling out of Lakeside Lanes. I enjoyed my trip. Beautiful day. Everybody for Canopin Bowling Network. Hope to see you soon. When I do,